Hey everyone, so you've got this tiny living room or maybe a garage with barely enough space to swing a golf club, let alone set up a full simulator. That's the exact problem I ran into last winter when I decided I wanted to practice my swing without freezing outside. I needed something that would give me the full simulator experience without taking over my whole place. Well, I found this GoSports 14 by 8 foot golf simulator enclosure net, and it's been a total game saver. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, the size is perfect for most homes. At 14 by 8 feet, it's big enough to swing freely but not so massive that it eats up your entire space. I set mine up in my garage, and I still have room to walk around and store my clubs nearby. The frame is super sturdy too, it's made from heavy-duty steel, so it doesn't wobble when you take a full swing. I was a little worried at first about it holding up over time, but after months of use, it's still rock solid. The impact screen is another standout feature. It's designed to handle even the fastest drives without tearing or stretching. I've hit some really hard shots, and the screen barely moves. Plus, it's got this minimized rebounding feature, which means the ball doesn't bounce back at you like crazy. That's a huge plus because it makes practicing feel way more realistic. You can actually see where your shots are going without having to dodge a rogue golf ball mid-swing. Setting it up was way easier than I expected. The instructions are clear, and all the parts are labeled, so it's pretty much plug and play. I had it up in about an hour, and that included me double-checking every connection just to be safe. The whole system is designed to be user-friendly, so even if you're not super handy, you should be fine. I've seen some other enclosures that require a whole team to put together, but this one? Not a problem. One thing I really love is the true blackout design. When you're hitting indoors, the last thing you want is sunlight or other light sources messing with your screen. This enclosure blocks out all the extra light, so the screen looks crisp and clear. That makes a huge difference when you're trying to read your shots or use a simulator program. I've used it during the day with the garage door closed, and it's just as bright and clear as it is at night. Another practical benefit is how easy it is to store when you're not using it. The whole thing folds down pretty compactly, so if you need to clear space for something else, you can tuck it away without too much hassle. I've had to do that a few times when guests come over, and it's nice not having a giant setup taking up the whole room. Now, let's talk about a couple of things to keep in mind. The screen is heavy-duty, but if you're planning to use it with a high-end simulator system that shoots at it constantly, you might want to check the specs to make sure it's compatible. I'm using it with a basic launch monitor, and it's worked great, but I can see how heavier use might wear it down faster. Also, while the frame is sturdy, it's not something you'd want to leave outside in bad weather. It's designed for indoor use, so if you're thinking of setting it up in a backyard, you'll need to bring it inside when it rains or snows. Overall, though, this GoSports enclosure has been a fantastic addition to my setup. It's given me the freedom to practice anytime, rain or shine, without taking over my whole space. The quality is solid, the setup is straightforward, and it's made a huge difference in how I practice. If you're on the fence about getting one, I'd say go for it. It's a great value for what you get. So if you're ready to bring your golf game indoors without the hassle, check out the GoSports 14 by 8 foot golf simulator enclosure net. The link is waiting for you below. Happy swinging!